Hey, what's up, guys? Let me show you some tips to make your life amazing when you're backpacking. Here's a good one. You know those double-walled coffee mugs or whatever you want to call them? Well, by the way, you can use them as bowls too, bowls or cups. They're nice to have. They weigh slightly more than an undouble-walled one, but when you're holding something and you want something that you can just kind of sip on or keep your soup warm on those cold days, it adds a lot to the morale. What I recommend doing is cutting off the handle and then just grinding it up so that way it's nice and smooth, because it just makes it way better to fit in things. Also, get one with a lid. Good to go. Here's another tip for you. When getting your gear, especially your containers, your pots and pans and bowls and cups and bottles, make sure you don't get things that are the same size, okay? Asymmetric is the way to go. You want to be able to nest one thing in another. Boom. Also, same with your bottles. You don't need your bottles to be the same size. What if you want to boom and boom with your cups and your bowls? Make everything slightly different sizes so they fit together. It'll save you space in your pack and you'll look like you know what you're doing. Now, when you've got your tarp set up, if you're afraid water might pool up in the middle and make it all sag down, all you gotta do is put a weight on one side. That way it'll make a channel for the water. Maybe this half-filled water bottle will be the perfect weight here. If I can get the stick on here. Boom. Water will run off this way, or leave an open container so it collects water for the morning. I saw this one from some guy on YouTube. You take a trash bag and you put it inside your pack, and then you stuff everything in there, especially the things you don't want to get wet, like your sleeping bag and your clothes, things like that. Then you don't need to have a separate pack cover, because this will just dry off. This is all the non, all the waterproof stuff is in the outside. And then when you're at your tent, you dump all your stuff out that you're going to be using at night and put this over your sleeping bag while you're sleeping. That way you'll keep your sleeping bag feet from touching the wet sides of your tent, and you'll also give it a little extra layer of insulation. It'll still be able to breathe enough out of here so you're not getting too moist inside the sleeping bag. By the way, this is a trash compactor bag because somebody told me I should use them because they're sturdier than trash bags. I don't know, that's just what I'm doing. Hey, here's another one. Check this out. Is it sand? No, it's couscous. It's a grain that serves the same purpose as your pasta or your rice might, but it's way easier to cook. You just got to put some hot water on it. In like 5 minutes, it soaks through. It's good to go. And it tastes good too. Think about it. Couscous. You'll be really bougie in the backwoods. Always make sure, if you're camping somewhere with sand like we are, watch out for the sand bears. How about this one? Always pack your first aid kit in a way that's easy to access and easy to use. That way you're more likely to use it when you first need to. Are we filming?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the tips and tricks for this time. Stay tuned.